Who doesn't want to be financially independent? Try to picture yourself never needing to work a traditional 9 to 6 job again to support your family. Instead, you'll be able to devote your time and energy to what you genuinely like. Americans of all ages have this perspective, and it's not just the elderly that have it. Financial freedom isn't based on your age. It's based on your savings and income. And by following these measures, anyone of any age may get on the path to financial independence. Hey guys, Capital Finance here. In this video, we will talk about the steps you can take to achieve financial freedom. Many people in their 20s believe that financial stability before the age of 30 is out of their grasp. Yes, it is achievable. In order to achieve financial stability, it isn't necessary to give up all of your luxuries. Being financially secure may alleviate a lot of anxiety. So, achieving this objective right away is a good idea. If you're ready, let's dig right in. Number 1. Build your income. When you first start out, you'll mainly rely on your salary. Just as with everyone else, you'll have to exchange time for money throughout your first few years of financial freedom. It's not just about your job either. In addition, you may generate extra money by using the skills you've acquired via your day work in further entrepreneurial ventures. The idea is to earn enough money so that you can develop a savings habit. In the beginning, you'll struggle to make ends meet. But as you advance in your job, your financial security improves, allowing you to develop a savings habit. Number 2. Build your investment portfolio. Approximately 4,000 years ago, in an ancient Mesopotamian empire, a man named Arkad was extremely poor, to say the least. Having worked hard to put food on the table to escape poverty, he received a payment for his labor. But he put only a tiny amount on the table and loaned the rest of the money to a sword producer, who in turn paid interest. He didn't spend the interest he earned to increase his riches, but instead lent it to another shield maker. Eventually, his fortune grew so large that he no longer needed to labor, and he became the richest man in Babylon. Even if you can't locate a shield marker to lend him your money right now, there are other ways to build a fortune. Consider this. Indexes such as the S&P 500 are used to track the performance of the country's leading 500 corporations. A 10% annual return has been the norm in the past. This implies that if you start saving and investing in the S&P 500 index when you're 20, you'll have about $2 million saved by the time you're 50. To put that in perspective, let's say you start with $1,000. Increasing that figure each year to $2,000, $3,000, or even $5,000 as your salary rises will lead to tens of millions of dollars in the future. This is how you maintain a positive cash flow. Number 3. Be careful in taking financial liabilities. One of the most common mistakes individuals make when it comes to their finances is failing to pay their bills on time. They may have a healthy cash flow, but then they take on a financial obligation they can't handle. In addition to engaging into a costly relationship or starting a family, people may purchase a brand new automobile lease or go into credit card debt. I'm not trying to offend anyone. I'm not suggesting it's a terrible thing to start a family. However, let's pretend your cash flow is balanced and look at the calculation. As your family grows, your costs rise. You gain a second job or a promotion, and your income also climbs. Not too shabby, huh? However, your prices rise and eventually surpass your income as you age, leaving you with a negative cash flow. You will have to struggle to make up for the rest of your life, a situation known as generational poverty. Eventually, you run out of resources to develop the capital you'll need to get out of poverty, because they force themselves into situations where they have no other choice than to spend every dollar they make. Most individuals today cannot achieve financial independence. This isn't because they are lazy or unwilling to work hard. Number 4. Learn to be cash flow positive. In terms of controlling your financial flow, how well do you do? Is it ultimately what decides how wealthy you will be? The term cash flow may be familiar to you if you've attended accounting classes. College teaches that businesses have financial flow, yet, in real life, we face the same dilemma. We need to keep tabs on the money coming in and going out. A strong business relies on having more money coming in than going out, or at the very least, ensuring that the quantity of money coming in is equal to the amount leaving the firm. If the company has a lot of debt or costs, it doesn't matter. It's a good business as long as it makes more money than it spends. It's precisely the same in the world of personal money. There's no limit to how much debt you may have as long as you have generate more money than you're spending. Number 5. Grow your investments past your income. Investing is an ongoing process, and once you've begun, you'll want to keep adding to your portfolio until your assets provide more income than your pay. If you'd chosen low-risk, low-reward assets, this might take years. However, if you're willing to put up in the time and money to make long-term, high-risk, high-reward investments, you may see significantly quicker increases in your income. Retirement is a reality after you've amassed enough money in investments to outpace your day job income and have built aside a comfortable nest egg. If you invest wisely, you should be able to provide a comfortable standard of living for yourself and your family. You'll know you've achieved financial independence when you no longer need to labor for money. Make use of the time you have to learn new things, pursue your passions, spend time with loved ones, and make the most of each day. A lot relies on your willingness to invest and attain financial independence, whether you can accomplish it in your late 30s or later. Number 6. Be liquid and flexible. Investment isn't all sunshine and rainbows, so don't go out and invest your whole savings. Suppose you invested $1,000 in the S&P 500 in 2007, and a year later decided to remove it due to a financial crisis. How much money do you think you could have made with $1,000 in your pocket? Negative 50%. You'd have to wait another 5 years to get your money back. Likewise, the market operates in this manner. Every day, it does the same thing. It might take years to recover from a major disaster. When it comes to the stock market, it's best to stick around for the long haul if you want to reap the rewards. Liquidity is essential for a sense of financial independence. You won't be concerned if something goes wrong. Even if you've lost your job, your business is struggling, or there's a recession on the horizon, you're not worried since you've saved enough money to meet your living expenses for the next 6 months. It will be easier to achieve financial independence if you understand what it means. Financial freedom may be yours if you use the power of interest to your advantage. Financial independence isn't about being wealthy or powerful. It's about being able to live your life without having to rely on a job or a paycheck to support you. Remember, you can achieve financial freedom, but only if you put it in the effort today. So, thank you for watching this video. If you like this episode, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel. See you next time.